Good afternoon to the viewers from Colombia and all the world. Today in the sports sections, good news for Giro Italia with the Colombians in the competition. 2017 marked a special year for the Giro Italia, as it gets ready to celebrate its 100th edition. Also, this year, Fernando Gaviria claimed history for win. He became the first Colombian to win 4 stages at the same Giro. Fernando Gaviria became the first rider for 39 years to win 4 or more stages on his Grand Tour debut with a stunning sprint victory. The 22 years old Colombian was caught behind his rival in the closing stage in Tortona, but soared out the barriers on the design to take victory. Bernard Hinault, a 10-time Grand Tour winner, won 5 stages on his debut at the 1978 in La Vuelta a España. For the other side, Nairo Quintana puts positive words in this Giro. He has not yet won a stage, but he is still in second place in the standings. Nairo Quintana from the team Movistar has said that he still needs to step up a level to be able to take on his rivals in the Giro Italia. After a steady but unspectacular performance on the climb to Mountain Etna, the Colombian began as the favorite to win this Giro Italia, but now finds himself nearly 3 minutes down of Dumoulin after the Dutchman won stage 14. Finding peace from the fans and cooling down in a cute spot after the finish on Saturday's stage, he spoke about the situation. Nairo Quintana said, "I try and I will keep trying," he said, microphones and cameras edged closer to pick out his softly-spoken Spanish words. "My legs were good and we had 3 weeks to prove it, but now Dumoulin is the best rider in this Giro." The Colombians are waiting for the final stage. This is all for today in the sports news, so please continue with my partners. Thank you so much.
In sport, Fernando Gaviria claiming his first Grand Tour stage victories as was Lucky League, being the most straightforward day of the 100 Giro d'Italia, blew apart in Holland with in Sardinia.
Gaviria took the stage win and the race little pint. Years after the Colombians quit stage floors, 10 led the decisive break when Chelon split through the peloton on the final approach to Cagliari. A huge spin had been expected at the end of the short, flat 148 kilometers straight from Tortoli, but the peloton was buffeted by winds reaching 40 kilometers per hour in the final 13 kilometers. As the ride changed direction several times, the winds turned from crosswinds to headwinds again and again, splitting the pack apart and meaning for riders crossed the line on the same time as Gaviria. Time scan gaining tons for Dumoulin to join the quick state landscape before dropping back, but he finished with the main contender to seed 11th, Orioles 20 seconds down on Gaviria.
Good afternoon, welcome to our. In the sports section today we want to show you a place at the end of a public park made of all those who like extreme sports, especially BMX or style. We are talking about a track that is located in the park Cayetano Cañizares, which is next to the food center of Bogota, Corabastos.
Is a circuit of dirt jumps, as its name indicates, as a series of jumps made on land that are characterized by having a ramp and other receivers separated by an empty space. That requires that the athletes have to execute very precise jumps, and added to the fact that they perform tricks with the bicycle in the air. Incredible. This track that been named that the athletes as the Nichols Deer Jumps started with 7 jumps, 4 medium-sized and 3 large-sized jumps, but now has 70 jumps between small and large. Each and every one of these ramps have been built by the sportsmen, called bikers, who are in charge of maintenance. This track has a fence around to prevent children or people from entering and can cause an accident because riders reach high speeds. This sport has much adrenaline in every trick and attracts many people who every weekend are close to admire the talent of these extreme sportsmen. I will leave you with an image of this incredible sport. I am going to stay here learning a little more. You keep on with more news from the Monkeys Dear Jones, David Calderon, 10 News.
Hi, this is Camila. I'm located in San Cristobal Sur, Bogota, and I want to show you a place you will enjoy. Come here. Here you will find spaces to play volleyball, basketball, football, and also arena for kids to play there. This park is also pet friendly. In this area you can practice bicycle and rolling sports. You are more than welcome to come at any time. This is Camila from Team News and I hope you like. Goodbye.
I am in the park Polideportivo Compartir in the municipality of Soacha. I am on the inauguration of one of the free Wi-Fi areas. It tells about 19 areas that will benefit the Soachunos. Let us look at the following one.
From the mayor's office began to implement the project of 19 new free Wi-Fi areas in different strategic points of Soacha. Project directed by Councilman Nicolás Forero, with the hand with the TICS Minister. He hopes that the inhabitants will benefit from this and that they will give him the proper ask. How, for example, people can increase research and interactions on the web. We says he will continue to work to finish inaugurating the rest on free Wi-Fi areas that are still missing. Some inhabitants said that this new space increase the technological development of the municipality and who feel encouraged to learn about the use this. But they also hope to receive the necessary advice to achieve a good use of the Wi-Fi.
I meet in inhabitants who will benefit from these free Wi-Fi areas. He is Eduardo Gomez. Good afternoon. Tell us, how do you benefit from these new areas?
Well, I can use my phone in the park. This is great, thanks to the Wi-Fi connections.
Do you believe that all people can make use of this?
I think that it's very important to advise the people about this, to do a better use without problems.
Thank you very much. We will continue encouraging the community to make use of the new free Wi-Fi areas continued studio. Zulandia Bustos, 10 News.
Good night. Today, in our ecological touring section, Colombia is the third country with the highest number of species in the world, documented in large measure thanks to the creation of the biological collections that exist to know the biodiversity of a territory and to preserve a part of the historic heritage natural of our country. In Cota, for example, the Natural Reserve Biopark receives animals and of authorities or institutions that seize species trafficked in markets, roads, buses, and airports. Besides, is one of the attractive more important of Cota, where you can take eco-tours under the concept of immersion with animals and nature to very low cost. As the same founders of the park described, in the objective is to generate a coexistence with the animals and their natural environment, promoting respect for life. No doubt this is one of the escape plans for these holidays that nobody can be lost. Good night.
Good afternoon. This is a report from the 10 News. I am residing in Bogota from the neighborhood Bosa to cover that in this last days inhabitant of manifested very grateful want to accept the stake and especially in president and the tech advance this is space. As you can see, is a very broad terrain which indicates the inhabitant will be very good to sit in the two wind parks of school, of preference and teleton in order to minimize insecurity and young people can make better use of their free time. For this people interviewed inhabitants their sector. Good afternoon. What is your name?
My name is John Tique.
Thank you. Thank you, John. Tell me what you think of the solution that the inhabitant of the sector pops as you?
I did hear I be good in there no built night country or space for children and young group because the parks are very old and children especially parents do not usually educate children to have free time.
Mister, what do you think will benefit families?
I don't tax because it will good distraction for the children unless parents will consult items. If is a reality the provided some service children education or
Ealt volviert und excellent Option ist die World Health Main Love Families Parents.
It's according opinion than Mr. John. Well, as you see, it's the opinion the public of view in this report, you will begin to be aware of what has been the reason with the inhabitants ideal everything with statute valid sole mayor office. Then it's good with the maggots at the set. Goodbye from the network of the 7 localities. Continue studied and have a very good snack.